Welcome back. Let's start entering data onto our workbook. So please follow along while we do this so you are also able to experience what is it that I'm doing. Let's begin with some basic data entry. So we're going to begin with serial number. So that's SL dot NO dot. Hit enter. Moment I hit enter, it comes to the next cell. If I want to edit the cell, there are multiple ways of doing this. So if I go back to cell A1, again, how can I go to cell A1? I can use the arrow keys on my keyboard. I have on your keyboard you would have the up down arrow. So if I right now I'm in A2, if I have to go on top, I press the up arrow. If I want to go to the right, I press the right arrow key. So if you see, I can go like this. And if I want to come down, I can do this. Imagine that I'm here, and if I want to go to the top, which is the A1 cell, one way is of course like pressing the arrow keys like this, but this seems to be like hard work and not smart work because you have to keep pressing it. Imagine if you are at the thousandth row, and if you have to come back all the way, you will have to press thousand times the up arrow, which just doesn't make sense. So when you want to jump, so for example, if I'm here and if I want to jump on top, I hold down my control key and press the up arrow. So it is going to jump like that. Once again, if I'm here, if I want to go on top, I hold the control key, holding down the control key, I press the up arrow. This is how I go or I move between different cells. If I just want to move one or two rows or columns like this, I will use just the arrow key. But if I want to jump, so similarly, if I'm here, imagine I'm in L1, and if I want to go to the A1, I can press Control and left arrow. That is going to jump, and it is going to come here. Now, please come to B1 cell and type here full name of the student. We'll just do that. And if you see here, what is happening right now is, and I can also use the mouse to move out. So I'm going to click here. I can go anywhere in the cell by clicking. So one is the arrow keys that we use, the other one is by moving like this. You see here right now, this whatever I've typed here in B1, which is full name of the student, is coming across to C. And if I type something here, so please don't start typing something here or here, but you need to type it in C. And here we're going to call this as marks. And moment I hit enter again, you'll see that this is now kind of hidden or gone behind this. How is it that you can increase the width of the column? Again, there are multiple ways. One is by manually dragging this. So if you see here, there are different icons. Right now, the icon of this mouse is a white plus. And if I move here, can you see this? It changes. I'm right now between B and C. Between this, if you see, this is changing the color of the icon and this the type or the design of the icon. So here, once again, I go here. Now, if I want to increase the width, what I'm going to do is I hold down my click and then click and drag it to the right. So this is one way of increasing the width of the column, and you'll see here that this is the width has kind of increased. You could also alternatively do this if you want Excel to automatically fit the width of this column to the content. All you need to do is if I go here and in this corner, right between B and C, you see here, just move a little. I can double click here and it will automatically fit to the content of the cell that is there. We also saw that how do we make the font vertical. Let's look at that once again. So I select this marks, or maybe we will change this. Now, how do we edit it? I can either start typing directly, it is going to overwrite it, or I can click in the formula bar and start typing. That's option two. Or I go here, press F2 key on your keyboard, and I'm going to call this as subject one. and I want to align this vertically. So I go to the home ribbon, and this is for aligning. So if you see the orientation, and I want my text to be like this, subject one. And now again, by this is going to auto adjust. I'm going to have subject 2 there. Okay, how do I edit it? I click here, subject 2. So, and now I also am going to put in this total here. I want the same format to be copied here. One way is, of course, I can just go back here and do this, or there is an option which will allow you to format. So if I go here, under the home ribbon, you will see there is a paint brush. So this is for format painter. What this does is it copies the format. So from here it is copying it. So if you see again, the icon is changed. I'm going to press the escape key so that I can show this once again. This is the format that I want to copy. So I'm here, I click on the format painter. So now it is copied. If you see there is a line around it, it is copied and the icon is changed. And I want this format to be pasted here, or this design to be pasted here. So I click and it is done. So this is how you can use the format option as well. And double click once again, and that is set. I wanted to try this, and I will see you in the next video.